Hello everyone, welcome to another video for Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. This is episode 7, entitled Red Brass, and this is a S-Rank Foxhound Emblem walkthrough. So what you want to do here is get on your horse, and you're going to want to just go as fast as you can here. And as you can tell, as you can see here, I got some markers here. I got A, B, and C, because this is where you want to go. For me, this is what I did. This was a strategy that I basically came up with while I was running this. And it took me several tries because I was trying to get exactly where these guys show up. And what you want to do here is, unfortunately, I forfeit the no traces bonus. I think you could probably do this no traces, though. It would probably take forever, though. But I'm just here just trying to quickly do this as fast as I can. You want to lay those mines down there on the road. You want to call your horse. This is so awesome, too. You're running along, and the horse will run up beside you. Boom. One fell swoop. Jump on the horse. And get to where marker B is as fast as possible, because it's on the other side of this town here. Or the village. I don't think you can get spotted here. I was never spotted going along here, so, and it is at night. This would probably change drastically in the daytime. You might be spotted here. I'm not sure. It was always at nighttime for me. But you want to get here as fast as you can, and this is so rocky through here. It's very hard to navigate. Get off your horse, place another mine here. And then it's going to be a little bit of a waiting game. So I'm going to go prone here in the bushes. One thing to note is that when you're sneaking around in a lot of these areas, if you're in the grass, it adds to your camouflage. So keep that in mind. That's a nice little tip there. And we're going to have to wait for these. I don't think they're generals. Like commanders, I guess? They're the commanders. And right there, they get knocked out. That's a cool weapon, though. It really is. Comes in handy in a few missions. And you can just extract these guys. This is probably wasting a little bit of time here. But I wanted to make sure they didn't wake up and then sound the alarm, so I just extract everybody. Then you're going to want to call the horse, get back on the horse, and hightail it back to where we put the other mine. You're going to want to go as fast as possible through here. And this is, like I said, it's so hard to navigate because there's trees, there's rocks everywhere. It's so jagged and rocky. But coming down here towards the other mine here. This takes a while to do. Like, if you mess up, then you have to do this all over again. And I did this quite a few times trying to get this just right. And this was, I thought, a run that was pretty good. I would like to go back and maybe try to do no traces. That would probably take a while, though, as this vehicle heads towards my mine that I put down. And once they are disabled, you're going to want to go down there and extract this other commander. And that means you only have one left. And the other commander is actually, he's already in the village. So it's going to be a little more difficult because you're going to have to go into the village to extract him out. Now keep in mind, I haven't tried it, but the no traces I think is possible. What will happen is these guys will end up going into the village, having a chat in the village, and then eventually they will leave and go back to their different sides of the map where they're at in different areas, the different small towns on the map there. So then what you're going to have to do then is infiltrate each base individually, and I believe it can be done no traces. It would probably take a while, and boy, if you would mess up, that would be frustrating. But this way is definitely the quicker way. And you're going to want to stay prone here because there is a guy on the left. And if you duck walk through here, he will spot you or notice something's up. At nighttime, in the daytime he would probably spot you. But at night, he would probably think that something's there and then go investigate. And you'll see in some of these videos, I use the night vision slash, goggles. I think these are like the coolest night vision goggles ever because they actually show like what you can interact with, the enemies, weapons. You can interact with the dumpster there or that electrical box or whatever. Very cool gadget. And I can actually see a lot better with them on. I actually use them quite a bit. Now that's the guy right there. That's the next commander. You're going to want to extract him. Now what I do is I try to crawl in here. Now this is the one coming up here. This is the actual stupidest thing in the game. I cannot crawl up this thing, which is just so frustrating. That's one of the bad things about this game. For me, it's super annoying that you can't just scale that up when you could probably scale it, on, if you're on a skateboard, you could probably go up into that. But what happens there is that I actually hear footsteps. I was going to go behind him, tell him to get down, and then extract him, but I heard footsteps, so on the cautious side, I get out of there. Because I figure, well, they're going to notice me. So it's going to take a little longer for me to extract this guy, unfortunately. But to go back to that scaling issue, this game has got a serious scaling issue where you're trying to go up certain types of rock or hills, or what I just did right there, which was just so ridiculous. I think the scaling is way off in this game, and I wish they would patch that to where you could actually crawl up over that. For a game that is so realistic in a lot of ways, and I'm trying to sneak around, and then for me to get up that, I had to stand up to get over that. And I could have been spotted. And I really wish they would fix that. That is a negative for me there. About one of the negatives about this game. But here's something very cool, is that I am like super prone here, and this guy goes right past me. That I could I could almost breathe on him, and he does not spot me at all. And I think that's like the coolest moments in this game, where you can be prone like that and like right under their noses, and they don't even know you're there. That's one of the coolest things. And look at this. I cannot go up it. It's insane. That was a bad design there. Very bad design. But what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to trank this guy. Yeah, I'm going to trank him because I've already lost my no trace bonus. And I'm getting kind of frustrated. And I'm just going to pick him up and I'm going to extract him out. You don't want to Fulton that guy. If you have the wormhole Fulton, you don't want to do that in there. You're going to want to get him out because they will obviously hear that. You're going to want to take him a little ways away. At least, about 30, maybe 40 meters from those guys. I might have been able to actually stand up here and walk out of here. But I'm taking it cautious just to make sure there's nobody hidden behind a building or something. And I think that's probably long enough right there, but I'm going to take him slightly a little farther as I throw him because I was actually getting kind of frustrated with that guy. All right, and now we can get the heck out of here. as I show you on the map where I'm at. You're just going to call the horse, and you're just going to want to get out of the hot zone. And that's basically it, guys. Like I said, I forfeit the no traces with that run. I think to get no traces is possible. It would be very difficult because you would have to extract each guy individually. I'd really love to see a no traces run, though. And I'll probably go back and probably toy around with this to see if I can get a no traces. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for me for another video. That will be your S rank Foxhound emblem walkthrough there. If you guys could give a like, I would appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.